Hi, I'm Stephanie and this is my home, the 16th century Chateau de Lalande. Lalande was owned for hundreds of years by a family of marquises who were at the heart of French royal life. One of them even had the honour of being sent by King Louis XV to greet Marie Antoinette on her arrival in France. But, far from being a stuffy museum, this chateau is a living home. I live here all the time and am regularly joined by my mother, my family, my friends, and wonderful volunteers from all over the world who help me to lovingly restore this historic home. Welcome to Lalande, a chateau filled with life, love, and laughter. Wow, that looks good. It's so good to see them being properly affixed.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is it's a bit fiddly, but the three are done now, and I'm keeping these in line that way.
Ah, yeah, you're putting it against the strings your guide.
Yeah, that keeps them all the same level.
Lovely.
That's the idea. And then, boxes are not in line.
That's it. The old boxes have moved so much. I understand. It's best you just put it in the right place.
I will move them over and put them in a straight line.
Yes.
So
then we'll
the
sort
overall
out the
effect looks
boxes.
right. This side is good.
Selmar's side is beautiful, and the old side is a complete mess. It's moving everywhere. So as long as the arches are in the right place, we'll fix the beds afterwards.
Yeah. So that's my next project.
Excellent.
So I get this done today and measure up how much steel I want for the top, because I think we need a few extra pieces.
Okay.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
It reminds me, you have ordered hops, haven't you?
Yes, the hops should be here soon, I'd have thought.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to expose the onions, you see, so they grow nice and big.
Oh, does that make a difference?
I don't bother much, but it does make a difference. So I have to be careful not to scratch it. In the olden days, they used to call it spooning. They must have done it with a spoon. I don't know.
I must say the onions are probably the most important thing in this garden after the herbs in terms of sheer usefulness.
Yes, it is.
You get through a lot of onions in this house.
Yes, I agree.
And Mummy, the tomatoes are really starting to come on.
We've got such bad weather.
The weather has been awful. It's just rained and rained and rained, so they weren't that happy. But look, one's even starting to go red, a little cherry tomato. And here we have those long-shaped tomatoes. I like those very much. And in this bed, the more traditional round ones.
A piece of metal there in virtually horizontal,
Oh, clever!
and then that stops it going up and down, you see.
And then you weld them together.
And then I weld them together, and then there you go.
Brilliant!
No, it's okay.
Great!
Yeah, it's okay. Pull that up to there. Looks about right.
Ingenious. I need to find a single wall light to replace one of the ones in the entrance hall, which is now going to be visible because we're moving the grandfather clock when we redecorate. I think that that would be very pretty. This mirrored one. To clean it a little bit. Hello. How about this one, Ian?
I think that looks great.
Yeah?
Yeah, marvellous. And you get reflection from the fire off there as well.
Great. Can I hand that to you? I'm a bit stuck over here. This is how I'm having to stand to get to it. Bit tricky. Right, let's see if I can get out. Woohoo! It's like an assault course. Ian has just given me some great news. Electrician will be here at the weekend.
Yeah.
Woohoo! And also, Ian, is there any news on the plasterer?
Yes, he's coming next week.
Oh, fantastic, because then I can wallpaper.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Everything is happening.
Falling into place.
Yes.
And the last three pieces of the jigsaw.
Our Natty is hard at work. This is the best site in the whole house. Natty's taken over the emails.
I'm sorry, all the old ones and the new ones too.
Yeah, so if some of you tried to contact Chateau de Lalande about 3 months ago and suddenly got a reply, That's because of Natty. I was completely swamped.
Yeah, but we're getting good. Slowly.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Yeah, you're the dream team. You're a dream team of one.
What is this wall?
Yes. All of this room. Look at these walls are in a terrible state. The damp is actually sort of controlled in here since we've got a radiator in here, but even so we want to protect ourselves from the wall.
Okay, I take everything off. And this also work away then, you know.
Yeah, I was wondering about a diagonal there. I mean, because originally I thought of a box, but actually I think a diagonal.
Oh,
Yeah, that could work quite well. And it would make it, I think, a bit softer for the wallpaper.
And this we take off then.
Oh, really? You don't think that's fine as it is, Selma?
We'll need something.
All things coming off the wall. So this is what we are
Dealing with.
dealing with in here. This is why we're... Oh, there we go. I feel like I've helped.
Easy.
Have I helped? I did a bit.
A little. Yeah, but that's why I make it straight so you don't see it anymore.
Yeah.
And then I make something nice for this also.
Yes, the little shelf we talked about.
We start with this one then, and
Yes.
we can do it everywhere.
Brilliant. And then I'll put one of the beautiful Venetian mirrors here above it. And so I think it's time to explain to everyone what this is. It's not a cheese, so it looks like a cheese. It's one of the workaways who used to be here from Alabama, Cole, super nice guy. He was emptying all the old paint tins, and this was at the bottom of a paint tin, and it looked like the tree of life, and he was amazed by it. So he put it on a piece of wood and in here. But sadly, we think the tree of life now has to go because it's going mouldy. Yeah, like a cheese. That's now the cheese of life.
The cheese of life.
Yeah. But we'll go for a Venetian mirror instead.
Yes, and a little bit do something about the ceiling. And
Well,
put a chandelier.
When Ian the electrician arrives,
Yes.
which will hopefully be at the end of the month, we should ask if we could put a chandelier here. And I have two small matching ones, and I thought one could go in the little corridor area behind me, and one could go just above you there.
Yeah, then that would be beautiful. And then you make wallpaper on it.
Yes,
Oh,
and
that's
I'm going to find the most beautiful wallpaper in France. I'm going to search for it.
Okay.
It's going to be like a jewel box.
Yes.
And this mirror, I think we can upgrade the mirror.
And this is also need an upgrade.
Really? You don't think that's working for us?
Well, I think there are nicer things to put your toilet paper on.
But that's ingenuity right there.
Yeah, and make what will you do with the floor?
Right, that is a real problem, the floor. So the floor in here is two different floors. Do you know, I did think maybe...
You have some nice stones in there.
We do, but nothing to match the flagstones, because I think we need to keep the flagstones.
And just here, put something here, something else.
I think this is a kind of 1970s thing, this.
Yes. Yes.
And then these are the beautiful
Yeah, these are
flagstones.
the old ones.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And we will get rid of the IKEA coffee table once and for all. Then I will make huge curtains, very, very grand curtains, as though we're in a sitting room.
And something here, yeah?
Oh yes, that's a good idea for the hand wash and hand cream, just when you're washing
For
your
the
hands.
ladies to put on their...
Yes, yeah, because we do that a lot in
Yes.
this room.
Yes.
I think Thomas has got a good idea.
Thomas!
Give him some gifts.
You look superb. Yeah. It's the most beautiful evening here and exciting news in the house because we have a new volunteer. Thomas has just arrived from Brazil.
It's so nice to be here.
Welcome, Thomas.
Hello.
It's so good to have you here.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here.
It's actually really lovely that there's getting to be a few of us now. The atmosphere of Lalande is going back to normal.
Yes, there is a lot of sun tonight, isn't there?
It's very warm. What
Indeed.
deliciousnesses have you created, Mummy? Well, Mummy, it looks delicious. I'm not joking. Oh, couscous and beef stew. Just what we need, a hearty stew on a night like this to keep us warm.
The problem is that we had the meat, so I've used it.
And it looks yum, yum, yum. So what happened on your journey? There was a real crisis on your journey.
So some guys at Paris took my wallet and throw away at the metro.
Your suitcase.
My suit, yes. And I was behind the
Barrier.
yeah, and I don't have a ticket, a card to get
Oh
in.
no! So they ran off into the metro with it.
Yeah, they ran away, and I don't have clothes. Nothing.
Well, nothing.
Nothing.
Well, you must
my
have
cousin
things.
gave me 3 shirts and 2 shorts, and that's all. But my documents and cell phone, computer
Thank goodness.
was in my bag
Yes.
with me.
Thank goodness. Well, don't worry about the clothes because we have clothes round here, don't we?
Pretty dresses.
Yeah. Yeah, if you'd like to dress up as a
She gave
sultan
me
or a
some
Second World
earrings
War
today.
soldier. Yeah.
Some feathers and
Yeah.
things like that.
18th century dress also we could do.
How do you say?
Corsets. Yes, we can do corsets. Yeah, I think that
I love corsets.
Thomas is not going to have a problem, is he?
No.
Not for clothes, not in this house. A couple of wedding dresses as well, actually.
They're a little bit
Okay.
uncomfortable for do the job you're doing, but I want to go to Emmaus.
Definitely. We'll go.
Please.
Yes.
I need clothes. I only have 3 super huge baggages.
Yes, she's only got 3 full suitcases of clothes,
three.
Thomas. Just imagine.
And
A little bit
2.
girly.
I have done a very quickie.
A quickie apple pie.
Yes. Very quickie indeed.
Yes, Natty?
I'm sorry.
No, nothing?
Nothing.
What's so funny about the title of this apple pie?
Nothing.
have no
Sorry.
colors.
Yes.
Yes, you're innocent.
Yes. Okay, so who would like a bit of this delicious looking
Well,
apple
of course, Mummy. I definitely want some, yes.
pie? And you, gentlemen?
Well, I take it in the morning. I take it with me.
You know, Selmar's a morning
I
cake
know,
eater.
I know.
Just in case you want this.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Now, Mummy, this does look delicious.
Is it?
It looks it.
You have
Who knows? What's it like, Natty? I've just found the perfect moment to ask you.
It's like the Italians do.
Hello, darling.
Well, hello, Percy.
Look,
You're looking beautiful.
Percy has got his hat on. Hip 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 hooray! Percy has got his hat on and is going out to play in the garden. Wow, look at that beautiful bush
That is
behind you. I want that bush at Lalande. It flowers all year.
Beautiful. Have fun playing in your garden, Percy.
Thank you, I will do that.
And then hurry up and come and play in this garden.
Yes, please. We are ordering a new mower, and it has taken so much hassle to do that.
The two of you are going to ride off into the sunset on it.
We probably will ride onto the sunset, yes.
Okay.
Bye, Percy.
Bye, darling.
So it's all together.
That is why I make it like this, you see, because it were 2 blocks.
Yes.
So I need something for in the middle. And also because it was smaller than the bed itself, I had to make it this a little bit bigger.
Yes. Though I will
For now,
replace it
yes.
one day with one, but at least it means we can carry on using the same
Now
bed.
I hope it will fit.
A moment of truth.
Oh, this is
Yes. It's quite a lot smaller. I didn't realise that. Okay, well, that's good for me to know because I can get a very nice bed for it.
first I have the connection here and yeah, that
Yes. No, I'm happy because actually it's nice to have a wider bed.
it's 12 centimeters, so it's quite a lot. And it fits.
Fantastic.
See?
Selma, you've done a beautiful job again.
Now it's very strong.
Yes.
Wow, that's it.
It looks so good. It really looks good.
Yeah, and if we have to make it bigger, because then the mattress will be bigger and this,
Yes.
you have here a problem.
Then it'll all go right to the edge, which will be beautiful, with a nice big mattress. And I love how high it is.
Here, you can help me.
I can. I'll try and film and help with one hand. Tricky, but not impossible.
Well, it's not that heavy.
No, it's not too bad. Whee! Yeah! Yes, and it's on. Great. Well done, Selma. It's superb.
Not too big, too high.
When I order a new one, I will order a lower one. Yeah, because that's quite Princess in the Pea now. It's coming slightly over the top of the footboard.
Yeah, you have to make it a little bit smaller.
I'll make it 15 centimetres lower. Yes, this feels right. It feels quite princessy to be so high up. If only there was a little bell to pull for nibbles and snacks and maybe breakfast in bed. Ding, 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 ding.
We can do that for you.
I love it, Selma. You've done a beautiful, beautiful job, as always.
Thank you.
This is Project Tomas.
And how is Project Tomas?
I already take the down part out and
Oh, you've taken everything off the top shelf.
yeah.
That's great. Oh, until you hit the chocolate fountain.
Yeah. And the
What's in there?
collection, the bottles collection. I don't know.
Oh yes, it's lots of little bottles left over from our Christmas crackers. Maybe they could go in the floristry room, because actually they could look very pretty with 100 of them on the table with one flower in each. It can be very pretty as well.
It's glass?
Yeah, little glass bottles.
Oh, I thought it was plastic.
No.
Oh, it's nice.
So you see, we could do something with that.
Nice.
Then you started clearing underneath as well.
Yeah. And
You are on fire, Thomas.
I need your help to have something to pull this up.
Okay, we need to go to the maintenance room and see if we can find something to get those up. I'm sure we can. A tack remover.
Because this is gone. It will be nice.
That is not going to survive the Thomas effect. I've located the tack remover. I'm filled with an immense sense of achievement. I can't believe it, Thomas! What you have achieved in a day!
Yeah. Oh, you don't saw like this, all cleaning.
I've never seen it like this. I didn't even think it was like this when we moved in.
I am overwhelmed. You're like Caesar. You came, you saw, you conquered.
Yeah. But look, it will be nice.
Okay, now what we need to do is find some old tiles lying around. I think we've got some somewhere.
Well, we saw a few blue and white, like...
That's
the
what I
ones in
was
the
thinking
kitchen.
of. Where
Yes,
did you
so
find
I.
them?
But we haven't got enough. We also have some white and black that might just about do that space, but check in a checkered thing.
Will you show me? Show me and I'll have a little look.
We are in such a hive of activity.
Isn't it wonderful?
I painted a part and
You did what, sorry?
I painted a test.
Yes, yes. Oh, I'll have a look at that when we go back in.
Tomorrow I will paint everything.
You're a machine, Thomas. There's the other machine.
Yes, the other machine.
It's wonderful what's happening in this house today, Selma.
Hi there.
Right. Oh, I feel a new sense of renewed enthusiasm.
Yeah, if it will,
Well, I have never seen those before in my life. Where are the blue that we haven't got enough of?
The other,
It's a pity we haven't got enough of those.
yeah.
I'll show you the ones I would have liked to use.
That's exactly.
Just old French ones would have been perfect.
Perhaps a border, to do a border.
Just a border
at the bottom.
with a plain white tile. Shall I pick them up and then we can see if we have enough?
Well, it's much easier, sweetheart, to measure the space and measure the tile and count the tiles rather than carry the tiles.
Oh, there's always an expert, isn't there?
There
1,
is.
2, 3. We have 11 tiles. 11 of these. Let's see if they'll
Okay,
do a
let's
border.
check.
Make a little pile of them here. See how many go along the edge. And they're quite damaged, but I don't think that matters.
No.
It's part of the charm.
No, be careful what you do with the dirt, Stephanie.
Well, we still don't get to the end.
Almost there. I will look for
It's
more.
not working. You know, I'd like to use things that we've got, but I don't think anything we've got is right. So we might have to buy just enough tiles to do just this little area here. And try and maybe incorporate these if we can into it. It's great seeing all of this happening.
It's wonderful. You have revitalized us.
Yay.
A shot of Thomas.
Yes.
That's what we needed. Apparently Thomas has made yet another discovery. What have you
It's you.
discovered?
This is amazing tiles, and they have
Oh, you've got gloss.
veins.
Yes, old glossy ones.
Yeah, so we could buy a thing that we put a product as like a paint, and it will be brown, and we will see it's like a.
You'll see the cracks
look,
more, but I
yeah.
actually like it like that. I like it
Yeah.
very, very gentle like
But
that.
it will be like it's an Italian porcelain, and we could put another only this the porcelain into here,
Love it.
and the other
shelf
the
there.
other shelf will divide the
two.
Yes, and the shelf can have all of the cleaning products.
yeah it will
perfect.
be here and here.
Yeah.
Everything. We need dirt to put here.
Excellent.
Oh, so easy.
Solving two problems.
Because Selmar will change I took it off.
Yes.
And because it's 400 years
Yes.
old.
Yes. We need a new one. Thomas is on fire.
Yes.
Really,
I'm so
wow.
happy for you here.
Thomas, you're on fire today. Thomas has found these tiles and realised that they could be really good for this change of flooring that we have here.
It would be wonderful.
I mean, certainly better than what we've got.
Yes.
And it looks like travertine.
I think, yes, they are left over from an apartment in London that I did 20 years ago.
Oh,
That's how long we've kept those tiles. But look at that, they found their purpose.
and I love it. It's my favorite one. 20 years after. Yeah,
Excellent.
And you really think we have enough?
I really think, yeah.
Mummy, there's a certain irony that you never dress up and today you're looking stunning because we're going to go and visit friends, and what happens? The man arrives to empty the septic tank.
Yes, well, it's good. He's already been here twice before. And it is a good thing that he should see that I can transform.
I'm glad you dressed up for
We
septic
need
tank
men.
day.
Oh, could you move your car?
Oh. This poor man, that's so tight. Just terrible for him. It's not looking good because whilst it will just about go through at the base, it's quite tall at the other end of the line. It's going to hit the very, very top of this pillar because we haven't got much more space on the other side either. I think it could just make it, but it's tight. We're trying again. I've been given the task of holding that barrier back. Here, I'll do it if you like, Mummy. Let's not have you right in the way of a massive sewage lorry. Step back from the sewage lorry.
But that's as far as it will go, darling.
Oof. This is looking excellent. The glamour of chateau life. I can't believe it. Magnifique.
Whoa. That is dirty.
T'as compris pourquoi ça marche pas?
Wow. That goes fast.
This would be a really bad time for him to fall in. This isn't actually the septic tank, it's the one that collects the grease before going through to the septic tank, and it's completely blocked. I'm risking life and limb to get this footage for you. Okay, Mummy, but however fascinating the septic tank undoubtedly is, we have to go. We'll have to leave this poor man to get on with it himself because we've got to go and meet Ivo, who wrote this amazing book, The Murder Mystery set in the local chateau. His chateau is one of the most beautiful in the region, and I'm definitely going to show it to you in future, but I'm keeping it as a surprise for a later date.
Cheers.
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 It's not often we go out for a social occasion.
No, it isn't. And what a social occasion. Look at beautiful.
It's beautiful. Do you know, Ivo, this is the first time Mummy's been out since lockdown.
Yes.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
So I'm quite pure and healthy.
I am very honored. But to be contaminated by you must be an honor.
That has to be the most chivalrous thing I've ever heard. And you made the limoncello yourself?
Yeah, I made mandarinello. I made alone mandarinello, limoncello, licorice. How do you say licorice?
Licorice.
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 Very digestive. It's good.
It's beautiful.
And
And the cake, if you don't mind, with our pâtissier local. How do you say pastry man? The guy who
yeah,
make
we
cake?
still say pâtissier.
Pâtissier
Yes.
name in English. Ah.
Yeah, we don't really have them in England, but we talk of French pâtissiers,
Yeah,
yes.
very amazing guy.
And where did you say he used to work?
He was a pâtissier of the French army in Antarctica, in an Antarctic base during 2 years.
You can now see what the French eat on their army bases in Antarctica.
They travel well.
This is how the army live. That's wonderful. And you know, Mummy and I have both read your novel. Mummy just finished it and we loved it.
Thanks confinement, people have time.
It's absolutely wonderful, and it's all set here, isn't it, in the chateau here?
Yeah, it happened everything here. But you read because you were confined and the bookshelves were closed and you have not any other solution than to read it. No?
Oh, I would have read it anyway.
Okay,
Oh, come on, a murder set in my friend's chateau? Of course I was going to read it.
It depends on you. Next time we have to do it. Because I already started the book.
Did you?
Yeah, remembering the first dinner you invite me with all these
Yes.
surprising people.
Surprising people at Lalande.
That will be fantastic.
Mummy and I did not notice the time, and we didn't leave Ivo's castle till 7 p.m. And Selmar just stepped in. Wow! And we've just
Start cooking. I saw us look around, put it in the pan, and we see what.
so nice. So we've come home to a home-cooked meal. Oh, it smells. It smells so good in here.
We'll have to go and visit out.
More, I know, right?
I like this.
Selmar, it looks delicious. What a day that was. Starting to deal with the blockage from the house. It's still there, unfortunately. They're going to have to come back and try and carry on clearing that blockage. It's all the fat from the kitchen, we think. Tomas is doing a marvellous job of the laundry room, which has needed doing for so long. Natty's getting on top of the emails. And super excitingly, Ivo's told me he started writing his next novel, and the murder is set at Lalande. A huge thank you to all of our patrons at Lalande who are making this vlog possible, especially our Marquis and Marquises of Lalande, Alice Allen, Anna, Daniela, Dan Banda, Denise Behrens, Danelle Benakovich, Jason and Valerie Best, Veronica Castillo, Zoe Dork, Sakura Dennis, Laura Demare, Dottie, Jackie Ellison, Nicholas W. Fairfax, Caroline Firster, Brenda Gibbons, Abigail Grant, Cherie and Steve Green Malloy, Brenda Harris, Delane Holbrook, Laura Rouquet, Jacqueline Holmes, Helen Jacobs, Yadeland, Jimmy Kemp, David and Summer Lalande, Janet Huff Lombard, Shannon Maitland, Meredith, Vincent Nantel, Nina Messick, Robert Miller, Kathy Norrie, JC Award, Maureen Palmer, Tonya Renee, RJB, Candy Robinson, Bettina Rojek, Barbara Schmelzer, Sven Schreiber, Lisa Schultz, Jennifer Shanks, Patty Suhu, Susan Stevens, Sarah Thornton, Colleen Troyer, Tomislav Vlinich, Brandy Walton, Laura Watkins, Aaron Windish, Greg Wood, Brian Woodward, David Young and Ludovica Zordanazzo. And thank you to all of you.